This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news. Before we get started, you guys know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. I'd like to take this time to recognize some of our fallen stars. Rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried, comedian and actor best known for voicing Iago in Disney's Aladdin, and his role in Beverly Hills Cops 2, dies at 67. Gottfried was suffering from a long illness, and his contribution to comedy and entertainment will be missed. Hailey Bieber seemingly claps back at miserable Selena Gomez commenters with TikTok, "Leave me alone." So, according to an In Touch article, enough is enough. Hailey Bieber spoke out against commenters who have been harassing her over her husband Justin Bieber's former relationship with Selena Gomez, begging the commenters to leave her alone for good in a TikTok post. "Leave me alone at this point," the model 25 said on Tuesday, April 12th. "I'm minding my own business. I don't do anything. I don't say anything. Leave me alone, please." Hailey went on to point out that ample time has passed since the events at issue went down, seeing as Justin, 28, dated Selena, 29, on and off from 2011 to 2018. "Enough time has gone by where it's valid to leave me alone. I beg of you, truly," she pleaded. "That's my only request, leave me alone." This isn't the first time the Tucson, Arizona native took to social media to address Selena commenters. In 2020, she shared an Instagram story in which she discussed the hateful behavior she faced online after a fan of Selena's encouraged the singer's supporters to bully Hailey during an Instagram Live on December 3rd of that year. "I usually stay quiet and don't acknowledge these things because I need to protect myself and my mental," Hailey wrote at the time, but it's truly gotten to a level of anger and hate that is shockingly unhealthy and sad. "I would never in a million years wish for someone to be treated this way, and I would never condone this kind of hateful behavior." She went on to encourage her followers to support and uplift other women and sent well wishes to the woman behind the post, wishing the young woman in that video all the best. "I hope she finds love, peace, and happiness in this life," Hailey wrote along with a red heart emoji. Kris Jenner shared the post in her Instagram stories at the time in an act of solidarity with the model. While Selena never addressed the situation, Justin called the fan a sad excuse of a human at the time and admitted it's been extremely hard to choose the high road over the years. Since their wedding at a New York City courthouse in September 2018, Justin and Hailey have continued to face hate from Selena's fans. Only time will tell if Hailey's TikTok clapback will put a stop to the commenters. "Be miserable somewhere else, please," Hailey said in a TikTok. So, the question here is, should celebrities like Selena Gomez be responsible for her fan base harassing Hailey Bieber? I know the Bayhive go really hard for Beyonce, and so do the Barbs for Nicki Minaj. So, do you think Selena should tell her fans to stop harassing Hailey? See, I'm split on the matter. I do feel on some level that celebrities have influence on their fans and how they act and behave, and they can leverage that influence to stop them from acting or behaving in an undesirable fashion. But then at the same time, I'm like, damn, the celebrity shouldn't be held responsible for the actions of 1,000 fans. What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. So we may be getting new music from Rihanna sooner than we think. According to Fader, Rihanna has given a rare interview with Vogue in which she discusses her pregnancy and how she plans to go about her impending motherhood. The cover feature comes with an incredible photo shoot with Rihanna, who has been spotted rocking many maternity looks in the last few months, stating, "I'm sorry, it's too much fun getting dressed up, and I'm not going to let that part disappear because my body is changing." Something else that is changing is Rihanna's approach to music. Quite how exactly, she refuses to elaborate on. But the short answer is that R9 is still coming, but it won't look like it was due to the pregnancy news. "I'm looking at my next project completely differently from the way I had wanted to put it out there before," Rihanna is quoted as saying, "I think this way suits me better, a lot better. It's authentic, it'll be fun for me, and it takes a lot of the pressure off." Rihanna previously assured her Navy fan base that despite starting a family and a billion-dollar fashion and beauty business, music remains on her agenda. "My fans would kill me if they waited this long for a lullaby," she said at the Fenty event in February. Anti, the most recent Rihanna album, was released in 2016. In the subsequent 6 years, she had repeatedly assured fans that the eventual follow-up would be worth the wait. I love Riri. She's edgy and she speaks her mind, and I'm glad that she isn't letting pregnancy stop her from wearing her favorite fashions. I know when my friends got pregnant, I mentioned that they should never buy maternity clothes. For what? Have you seen maternity clothes? They aren't cute at all. And in regards to her music, I'm not surprised she's going to change. I know Nicki Minaj had mentioned in an interview that she has turned down being in some songs because it requires her to write really nasty lyrics. And at that time, her mind wasn't in that place. So I think motherhood and going through the pregnancy process is going to have an impact on your music or whatever your creative outlet is. And I believe it's their prerogative. What do you guys think? Millie Bobby Brown addresses gross change in how she's treated after turning 18. Millie Bobby Brown is once again opening up about sexualization of young girls, but this time she brings added perspective now that she's recently turned 18. The Stranger Things star spoke to Deborah Francis White and Susan Wokoma on the Guilty Feminist podcast and revealed that in the wake of turning 18 in February, she's definitely seeing a difference between the way people act and the way that the press and social media have reacted to me becoming of age. But it's gross and it's true, she added, and I think it's just a very good representation of what's going on in the world and how young girls are sexualized. So I've been dealing with that, but I have also been dealing with that forever. Brown, who burst onto the scene as a 12-year-old playing 11 on the hit Netflix series, had previously opened up about the topic when she turned 16 back in February 2020. At the time, Brown shared a video on Instagram and said, in part, that in the years leading up to her 16th birthday, she grew frustrated from the inaccuracy, inappropriate comments, and sexualization and unnecessary insults that ultimately have resulted in pain and insecurity for me. Now, 2 years later, Brown told the Guilty Feminist podcast that it hasn't been easy since legally becoming an adult. I deal with the same things as any 18-year-old is dealing with, navigating being an adult and having relationships and friendships and all of those things, she said. Being liked and trying to fit in, it's a lot, and you're trying to find yourself while doing that. The only difference is that, obviously, I'm doing that in the public eye. And it definitely hasn't been easy growing up in the public eye. Back in February 2020, Brown disclosed a sour encounter that she had with a fan who refused to stop recording her on a video even after Brown told her she wished not to be filmed. In a tearful video, Brown recounted the uncomfortable encounter while imploring fans to show a little bit more respect. You have to show respect for others, no matter who they are and what they do, she said at the time. It's just manners. So I'm really glad that Millie Bobby Brown brought this up because I don't know if it's me or if it's the times, but I feel like just there's so many predators out there and so many predators on young girls. And, I know the Olsen twins kind of touched on this too, and it kind of makes me think that's why they kind of left Hollywood. Do you know that there was a countdown to when the Olsen twins turned 18? It's so disgusting. It's like these men are like salivating at these young girls becoming 18 so that they can say all their little nasty stuff to them. Stop it. Just stop it. It's predatory, it's scary, and it's disgusting. And I feel so bad for these young girls in Hollywood that have to deal with that. I don't know. I don't understand how people can justify that type of behavior. Would you like it if it was your sister? Would you like it if it was your mother or if it was your daughter? Stop being so gross. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.